Hello friends, welcome to the course on genetics. In previous lecture we have discussed about the concept and definition of multiple alleles. Now we will proceed to the next part, that is examples of multiple allelism, and in this particular video we are going to discuss inheritance of blood group in human. This is the inheritance which is given by the multiple allelism or multiple alleles. So let us start with multiple alleles in the inheritance of blood groups in human being. Before going to see inheritance, we should know how different types of blood groups have been discovered and how they are get appeared phenotypically. So there was a scientist, namely Landsteiner. He discovered two types of antigens called antigen A and antigen B present on the red blood cells of human blood. He found that a person may contain only one out of them or neither of them. So according to Landsteiner, there are two types of antigens present, antigen A and antigen B. So any person, it may contain either A or B or none of these. So there are three cases can be seen. A RBC of a person either contains antigen A or antigen B. Both of these antigens are never present on the RBCs of a person. Otherwise it will contain none of these, means it will contains neither A, neither or nor B. So according to the Landsteiner, three types of blood groups are present in human being. So initially he could discover only three types of blood groups, that is blood group A, blood group B and blood group O. So this is very common. You might have know about different types of blood groups in human being. So initially Landsteiner could only discover three types of blood groups, that is A, B and O. But later on his two students, namely von de Castello and Sterle, so these two students of Landsteiner, later on they discovered the fourth type of blood group, that is AB. So it was discovered in 1902. Now see how different types of blood groups are present and certain facts about that. So there are four types of blood groups discovered by Landsteiner and his students. Now see, I have given here in this table different columns are given. See, first column it is about blood group, second is antigen in RBC of that blood. It can give blood to groups, can receive blood from which groups, genotypes, that is alleles included for the expression of such blood group in that human or in that person. Now see, if any person contains blood group O, it contains no antigen presence, as we have seen here. If O blood group is present, it contains neither A nor B antigen present. So any of these antigens are absent here. So it contains none of any antigen. Now the person with O blood group, he can give blood to all types of persons which contains either O blood group A, B, AB. So O blood group or person having O blood group, he is known as universal donor. So it is very common fact, you might have know. So the person with O blood group, he can donate blood to the person which having any blood group. So the person, if it has O blood group, A blood group, B blood group or AB blood group. So the person with O blood group, he can donate blood to all types of persons. Now, but there is a limitation. The person with O blood group can receive blood only from O blood group person. So this is a limitation for O. So we have to find the person with O blood group for the donation of blood, so to such type of person. Now this particular blood group will be expressed by the genotype or alleles small I. So this we will discuss in next slide. Now in the second case, you can see second type of blood group A. It contains antigen A present, and this person can give blood to persons having the blood group A and blood group AB, and this person can receive blood from the person which is having blood group O and blood group A. And the alleles which are responsible for the phenotypic expression of blood group or for the blood group A, they are IA, capital IA and capital IA small I. Third blood group, it is capital B, that is B blood group. It contains antigen B on RBCs, and this person can give blood to only the person having B blood group and the person having AB blood group. And similar to A, it can only receive blood from O blood group person and B blood group person. These are some genotypes and alleles important for the formation of such type of blood group. Now last blood group, it is AB, and this type of blood group, it will formed due to the both types of antigens if present. So A and B if present, then it contains, or that person will have AB blood group. So he can give blood to different types of groups like AB, means the person having AB blood group, he can give blood only to the person having blood group AB, but he can receive blood from all the persons or all types of blood group persons. So the AB, he is known as universal acceptor. As we have seen, O is universal donor and AB is universal acceptor. Now for the formation of such type of blood group, there must be these phenotypes, genotypes or alleles come together. Now see, multiple allelic inheritance of blood group types. The inheritance of blood types, that is AB, A, B, AB and O, it was again proposed by Bernstein in 1925. We have seen Landsteiner and his students, only they discovered the different types of blood groups, but how these blood groups are inherited in offsprings, it has been discovered by Bernstein in 1925. So the inheritance of all four types of blood groups in human being, it is controlled by three different allelomorphs. So the gene controlling blood group is labeled as I. So I, it has been come from isoglutination. So isoglutination is clumping of the RBC by agglutinin or antibody by the serum of the same blood or same species. So this is called as isoagglutination. So the gene which controls the blood group formation, it is known as capital I. Now this gene I, it will be existed or it will exist in three different allelic form. Means this gene I may contain three alleles, that is first is capital IA, then second is capital IB, and last one is small I. So these are three alleles present on the gene I. This allele IA, it specifies A antigen. This allele IB, it will determine B antigen, and small I allele, it specifies no antigen. So I is responsible for the A antigen IA, IB it is for B antigen, and small I, it contains no antigen. So alleles IA, IB, they are equally dominant and shows codominance, but both are dominant over small I allele. So dominance hierarchy will be seen like this. So IA, it is equally dominant to IB, so they are IA is equal to IB, but both of these will show codominance, or both of these are greater than or dominant than small I. So capital IA and capital IB, they are equally dominant and can show codominance, but both of these are dominant to I. Means small I is always recessive in presence of these two alleles. So this is hierarchy of dominance in these antigens. Now see, advanced studies, they indicate that IA allele, as we have seen in last slide, that there are three types of alleles present, that is IA, IB and small I. But advanced studies, again they have carry out the work, and they found that this IA allele, it may occur in at least 4 allelic forms. Means further it will give rise to another allelic mutant forms, that is mutant forms of IA. So these mutants forms are like this: IA1, IA2, IA3 and IA4. So IA1 is a dominant to all other IA alleles. IA2 is recessive to IA1 but dominant to the other two, and so on. So here you have to understand one thing, that this IA, it is a allele, it will again give rise to sub alleles, and these sub alleles are like this: IA1, IA2 and IA3 and IA4. So the dominance hierarchy of all these alleles are like this: IA1 is dominant to IA2, IA2 is dominant to IA3, IA3 is dominant to IA4, and so on. So this IA2 is recessive to IA1, IA3 is recessive to IA2 and IA1. So in this way there is a hierarchy of their dominance. So considering all the 6 alleles of gene I, that is 4 forms of IA, 1 form of IB and 1 form of I, dominance within the multiple allelic series can be shown in the following way. So here you can see how dominance is there. IA1 is greater than IA2, IA2 is greater than IA3, IA3 is greater than IA4, and all of these alleles of IA, they are equally dominant to IB. Means they can have codominance. But all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so all these 5 alleles are dominant to small I. So we ignore here IA4 because it has very rare phenotypic expression. So by ignoring this IA4, the series of multiple alleles, it will produces 15 different genotypes and 8 phenotypes. So for the synthesis or for the formation of 4 types of blood groups, 15 different types of genotypes have to come together, and they will produce 8 type of phenotypes. So how 8 types we will see in this table. So see here, these are genotypes, this is phenotype, this is genotype, and this is phenotype. So here we have to consider this is first table, this is second, this is first, and this is second. So how these genotypes are formed. Now if IA1 IA1, IA1 IA3, IA1 IA2, IA1 and small I, so if all these alleles come together, they will produce the first type of blood group, that is A1 blood group. So this is called as A1 blood group. So we should understand here that the blood group A has its 3 forms, 3 types, A1, A2 and A3. Though it is A type of blood group or A blood group, it may contains 3 forms. So these 3 forms, they are depending upon the alleles included in that. So the first blood group, that is A1, it might be produced by these multiple alleles. So this is called as multiple allelic inheritance. So for the synthesis or for the phenotypic expression of A1 blood group, all these alleles are included, that is either first, second, either third and fourth. So one of them if present in the organism, it will produce A1 blood group. Now in second case, here you can see there are 3 types of allelic combinations present. So this is first combination IA2 IA2, IA2 small I, IA2 IA3. So if these 3 types of alleles will present or they will appear in that organism, definitely it will produce the A2 type of blood group, A2. Now in last type of case, you can see here, you can see 2 types of alleles present, IA3 and IA3 small I. As we have seen, in all cases small I is present, but it is recessive one, it will not express at all. So though it will be present here, but or here also, it will not be phenotypically expressed, only the dominant allele will be expressed. So for the formation of blood group type A3, these 2 alleles should come or appear into the organism. So in this way, A type of blood group, it can be formed in these 3 forms, that is A1, A2, A3, by the multiple allelic interactions. Now see here, the phenotypic expression of AB can be seen, only the allelic combination will be like this. If alleles will be like this, that is IA1 IB, IA2 IB, IA3 IB, it will definitely produce the blood group AB. So for the phenotypic expression of blood group AB, there should be all these alleles present in the blood groups. Now, third type of blood group, that is B blood group. It can be expressed when both alleles are IB, and here you can see IB and I. So these are homozygous and these are heterozygous. So if these two types of alleles will come together, it will definitely give rise to blood group type B. In last case, you can see when O blood group will be formed. The person with O blood group, he is known as universal donor, and he is very important person because he can donate blood for everyone. But it is very hard to find the blood group having O, because this is very rare type of blood group. The alleles, that is both recessive alleles, when come together, then they will express themselves and the O blood group will be formed, because there is no any dominant allele present, both are recessive alleles. So small I when come together, then it will give rise to O type of blood group. So this is very important to see these four types of blood groups. Four types means this A blood group, AB, B and O. So all these four types of blood groups can be formed, or they are phenotypically expressed on the basis of multiple alleles included in them. So this is very important and very common example of multiple allelism in human being. These are some references for further study. If you like video, please like, comment, subscribe, press bell icon and share with your friends. Thank you.